A lot of attorneys are concerned with their lifestyle, having free time and that sort of thing, and that's fine, but those type of attorneys generally aren't going to amount to much in the law. I mean, you need to be committed. You have to put yourself in a situation where who would you want representing you if you had a problem? Or if you were an attorney hiring another attorney to work for you, who would you want working for you? You're an attorney, so you're given the responsibility of solving other people's problems and companies' problems and affecting their lives and the direction of companies. And if you're not committed to doing that and you just want something that's about you, then you're never going to do well. You have to always put yourself in the shoes of the person that you're serving or the company that you're serving, and how important your absolute commitment and ability to fall on the sword and do the best work possible is. Attorneys that tend to do well in the practice of law, a lot of times they've been in the military, they may have been a missionary, they may have run marathons or played college sports. Anything that shows you can commit to doing something and for the long run and the commitment it takes and pushing yourself doing something. Generally, you should just look at the attorney, and if you know the person, and think, if I personally had a serious legal problem, like if I was accused of murder, or I was accused of theft, or someone was coming after me, would you want that person representing you? So you have to think about yourself. Would you want yourself representing you if you had a problem? And so if the person is externally motivated, then they're thinking about other people's issues, and that's more important than themselves. If the attorney that's doing the work, though, is more concerned about having the weekends off or getting home at a certain hour, then they're probably not going to be the right person. And that's the difference between really good attorneys and your average attorneys, is whether or not they're externally motivated on helping others and doing a good job, or whether they're internally motivated in terms of how much money can I make from this person, or what's in it for me. And those aren't the best attorneys. You need to be able to concentrate your energy, and if you can't have a positive attitude towards what you're doing and you don't believe in what you're doing, then you're not going to attract people that want your help. So you need to be seen as someone that's incredibly enthusiastic about the work that you do and that people want to gravitate towards when they have problems. Lots of people are dabblers. So people will go and they'll play tennis and then they'll give up, or they'll play golf and they'll give up, or they'll commit to exercise or a weight loss regimen or all sorts of things and they'll give up. And commitment means that you basically buckle down and you go forward on a path where you do whatever it takes to do the best you possibly can. And that's really the most important attribute in being good at something, is not looking for excuses to not do the best job you can, but continually doing the best job you can. Most attorneys do not succeed in the law firm environment because they give up. They look in terms they want to go in-house, or they take another job, or they think they should go to a boutique firm, and they don't really put in the long-term commitment that's required to succeed. So a lot of times the obstacles that you see towards success will be imagined when there's really no obstacles at all. If you need to get things done and you want to succeed, you just think about reasons not to get off the bus. When they do like Navy SEALs training and so forth, lots of people give up because the water's too cold or they're exhausted. And the difference between people that succeed and the ones that don't are the people that are able to commit for the long term. If somebody's laid off, the message is that this person isn't like the hardest worker, they're not the one that's most willing to get work, they're someone that's not committed. And so law firms that are interviewing that person in the future will know that and avoid them because of that.